crazy souls, I have been working on two of these types of projects. One I have done for 6 months already, the other for 7 months, but why not add another one to it? That should be great. That's right, I'm going to learn how to play the piano in 60 days, that is 2 months. I was learning how to play the piano when I was like 8 years old, but that was about 21 years ago. I am so old. I am ancient. But I never really got to an advanced level with it. This is really all I remember. I think I remember this one too. Oh my, I'm a prodigy. Anyways, I learned some things. I never really learned how to play with my left hand, and I don't know if you noticed, but I did have this really bad habit that I would play every single note just with these two fingers. And actually, to be honest, I still have that very bad habit when I type on the computer keyboard. That's how I type the words. I type very fast, but just using these two fingers instead of all my fingers. Anyways, I just wanted to be completely transparent and let you know that I do have a minor knowledge of the piano and stuff like that. Actually, more than I thought I did, because this was such a long time ago that I learned this stuff, but I don't know, man. It's not a lot. Maybe not starting from 0, but starting from 1. Maybe even less than 1. Whatever the case, I just want to see how much better I can get in 2 months of practice. The plan is to practice every day for 2 hours from Monday to Friday. The first hour I'm going to be studying this course that I found on Amazon. Obviously, I'm not sponsored by anything, but this had good reviews, so hopefully it will help me. And then on the second hour, I'm going to be trying to learn how to play in the piano my favorite song, Mad World by Jules. And here we go, bro. I don't know if you noticed, but I am sweating my butt off. Well, you probably didn't notice the butt part of it, but my face is sweating as well because we have a heat warning, and I turned off the fan and I turned off all the lights and I am dying. But here we go. Okay, I was gonna do some dramatic. Let's go. Let's just go. Day 1, and I'm about to start the course. Why can't I say that? I'm about to start learning. Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb, its fleece was white as snow. And that was my first hour of the course that I had. That went by so fast, and now I'm gonna start to try and learn the song. And here it is after an hour. I did this for an hour, so let's see. have it. I did have some mistakes here and there. Obviously, I'm just learning, so I just wanted to show what I was able to kind of learn in 1 hour, and I will check back up again either in 1 week or whenever I got the song down, whichever comes first. That is day 1. Not bad. Damn, bro, this is day 3. This is amazing. I wasn't gonna do an update today, but I don't know. I just feel so cool. Like I'm actually learning the notes. It feels cool. It looks dumb, but it feels like I'm actually learning. And since I'm already recording, here is day 3 of the song. I'm still on the same part of the song, but it's more fluid now. It's feeling good. Day 3. Day 5, the first week of trying to learn how to play the piano, and well, in the course I'm learning the music theory and practicing to learn how to read notes. But of course the song right here, I learned it. I can't play it fluidly all the way through, but I know the whole song, and here is that. Honestly, for 1 week without actually knowing how to play the piano, I think this is pretty amazing. Day 6, I continue to learn how to read notes. It's getting pretty exciting, and now I'm moving on to a different song. I know the Mad World one I didn't get perfect, but I feel like I know it. I just need to like get the flow better, just to do it better. So I just want to start trying to learn another song, and I have been doing that in day 6. And it's actually very, very easy for each hand. So like it's just a simple pattern for the left hand. Just repeat that over and over again. I know I made a little mistake there that I usually never make, but of course because I'm recording I have to make a mistake. And then with the right hand it's even easier. You just go That's the first one, and then very similar. Like I said, very, very simple, but then when you try to do it with both hands at the same time, well, that's when it gets very difficult. It's hell. It's hell. It's very hard, but this is just the first day of me trying to learn this song. I love this composition from one of my favorite Jim Carrey movies, but anyways, this is what I got after the first day of trying this out.
One eternity later.
Day 11, and I'm doing something very interesting today where I'm having to read the notes as I see it. It's called sight reading. So the first time I've seen this piece of music, I haven't looked at it yet, and I'm supposed to just play it knowing the notes, and then I'm supposed to find out if the next thing that comes after it is the same song or not. It's pretty interesting, it's pretty cool, so I'm gonna record it so that you can see it. That's not only supposed to test me, to show me how much I'm learning and how fast I'm actually reading notes, but it's also a good way to practice reading notes and start to get faster at it. So I'm really enjoying that part of this, and I'll probably continue the course. I will continue the course from here on, but I'll probably go back to this just to practice reading notes, because it supposedly it randomizes the ones that are wrong, so that you just read the notes. Anyways, it's pretty fun. I'm getting better at I know I'm not a professional by any means, but it's exciting to just see like a little dot on the screen and just know exactly what you have to press, because that dot means a key right here, and I love it. It's crazy, good, nice. And here is the song that I am learning that I have not yet completed to learn. I'm like halfway through it, and I'm not gonna play it from the beginning. I'll play it all the way through once I know the entire song, but the beginning is just very easy, so I'm just gonna skip that part. And here's the. Well, here's what I have so far. Day 20, and I haven't really made an update in a while because, well, I have been learning and progressing, but it hasn't been some huge jump forward or any huge event or anything like that. But I have been learning bit by bit a little bit more every single day, and I've been practicing song after song after song in the course that I'm taking. And it's hard because I get like just a tiny little bit more information each day, almost each day. And so it's like learning something new and like throwing in a wrench into everything I've learned, and it gets complicated, but I feel like I'm learning a lot. Maybe it's just my mind that makes me think that. But yeah, the course has been really drilling into me, like memorizing these notes, and I'm learning to read notes better, and it's like it's gonna stay there permanently because it's so much repetition, but it's also a lot of different songs, and I enjoy this process. I'm enjoying learning. Here's some of what I've been doing. As for the song that I've been learning, the first one I got in like 5 days, I think, or 5 or 6 days. And then I've taken the rest of the time to learn the second one. Well, actually, to be completely honest, I learned it actually a few days ago. But I didn't want to do it the way I did it with the first one, because with that one I learned it, I played it, and that was that. This time I wanted to actually learn it and then get better at it and feel like I'm actually amazing at it. I worked really hard on the fingerings, that's what it's called, the placement of your fingers on the keys. And I've also been working hard on being able to play it without looking at the keyboard. Sometimes I kind of have to, or I make a mistake, but I've been working on it. But also, side note, I could continue to practice this song on this keyboard for 1,000 more days and it would not sound perfect. Because something that I really didn't have on my mind before I started this course is that this is not the best keyboard. I mean, for starters, just the note of it is not that, well, that's not a huge problem. It doesn't sound awful, but it's still not the best sounding tone. The second problem I have with it, I think this is like for a kid, because I do feel like it's just slightly a little too small for my hands. But by far the actual real problem that I have is that I don't know if you noticed this, but I can't play dynamics with it, and I don't really know much knowledge of it to explain it well to you, but basically no matter how hard I press on this key or how soft I press on it, it's gonna sound the same. It's just, listen to this. This is really soft. Sounds like that. This is really hard. Sounds exactly the same. And with most songs, that's not good. You want to play softer with one hand, or some keys you want to play softer than the others. Some you want to play really loud, and you can't do that with this keyboard. And in particular, with the song that I chose to learn, you really have to play soft a lot of the keys, and especially the keys that you're playing with the left hand. You should play much softer, and the right hand a lot louder. But I can't do that with this keyboard.
It's enough to make a grown man cry, but not this man. Get back in there, Tia.
What really sucks about it is that to learn the dynamics, I mean, you have to practice it and really pay mind to it. And I can't really do it. I mean, I can try and just press softer, but it's gonna sound the exact same as if I press hard. So it's so much harder to learn dynamics with something like this. But we work with what we have to get where we want, and this is what we have. So with that being said, I still think it sounds pretty good. I like it. I like what I've done here, and I hope you enjoy as well. Here's the song. Day 26, I continue to do the chords very slowly. I'm really taking my time with it so that I learn everything and it really sticks. But now I'm learning a new song and I'm on my 6th day of that song, and I've only been able to learn like 20 seconds of it, and not even perfectly. This one's... Here's what I have so far. Day 38, I continue to learn to play with both my hands. Now I have moved to different positions. I used to be here, now my left hand is here. And I'm learning new techniques like legato and staccato. Legato, basically you play one after the other like this. And staccato you play like... kind of like that. I'm not an expert, but here's a little song that involves all of that. Day 43, and in the course I'm learning how to accompany myself. So I'm playing the melody with the right hand and accompanying. My left hand is helping to do the action, the piano action. This is what I'm doing. This is some of what I'm doing. Day 47, and we're finally getting to the chords. I thought it was one of the first things I was gonna learn, because when I was learning to play the guitar, that's what I was learning first, and that's pretty much all I played. But I'm just getting to that here now, and I'm just accompanying myself with the chord with the left hand. And anyways, this is what I'm doing. I changed the tone of the piano so that it sounds softer. Like I said, I can't do the dynamics, so I'm doing my best so that the left hand doesn't overpower the right one. So here's that. Day 51. I don't know what to do. I've been trying this for I haven't learned the song, is what I'm trying to say. The one that I've been trying to learn, and I know the part. It's a very difficult part, but I know it just doesn't sound right. It's like I can play the notes, but I just can't get the rhythm of it to sound like it should. I mean, I'm gonna keep working at it, but I've been at it for days. Here's what I got. Day 60, and I know how to play the piano. Obviously, I'm not a great pianist. There is so much left for me to learn and to get better at the stuff that I have learned. But before this project, I didn't know how to play the piano, and now I can play 3 songs of differing levels. I can also read I can read basic music notation, but I can read some stuff and play it on here. Like it's on the screen and I can play it. Very basic stuff, but I can do it. My point is, I didn't know how to do any of those things before this project. So yeah, at least in my opinion, I think I can say that I can play the piano and that this project was a huge success. I repeat, there is so much that I need to learn, and I will continue to learn, and I want to learn, and I'm so motivated, but I did it. As for the course that I was studying, well, I'm still studying it. I'm not done yet, and I will continue to do it. I'm still practicing how to accompany myself with the chords and all that stuff. Well, here is the latest thing that I was doing in the course for you to see. This project is now done, but obviously my playing the piano is not done, and my taking up that course, I will continue to take it, so that's not done either. To be honest, I don't know if it's the best course, it's just the course that I found and I bought. There's probably some better out there, or some that at least have more modern music, but I don't know, I've enjoyed it and I think I've learned a lot, so I would recommend it. I will leave a link downstairs in case you want to get it yourself. Like I said, you can look for yourself. If there's probably better ones, get those ones, but if you want it, it's down there. I will also leave a link for this keyboard, which I do not recommend. I don't know why I'm leaving a link for it, but it's there. And also links for all the songs that I learned, 3 of them. So if you wanna learn them yourself or just see what I was looking at and learning. Anyways, there's links. If you wanna check them out, they're there. Speaking of the songs that I learned, well, here it is, the final test, the final song, the one that cracked me into pieces, that sent me to hell, that was a painful torture. Well, it was a nice hell, you know, the heat. I was standing in it sometimes, and it was a joyous torture sometimes when I actually advanced and I felt like I learned something, and it was painful. It was very painful. And what I'm trying to tell you is that I haven't really learned it perfectly. I would like a few more days to perfect it, to polish it, and to just kind of get it right. But here it is, day 60. Enjoy it. Actually, it's not that bad. I don't know if it was the most productive use of my time to take those songs and memorize them that way. All three songs were way outside of my level as a pianist, so they were very complicated, and I don't know, I could have been like picking up bad habits in my fingering positions and other stuff at playing the piano because I wasn't really ready to play those songs. Probably if I would have used the hour I was using daily on learning those songs in the course, I would have actually advanced and progressed so much more, so much faster. That said, I don't regret the way I did this. Learning those songs kept me motivated the entire time, and they gave me something to reach for. It was a goal that I needed to get to. Because I had that goal in mind, I was able to take my time with the course, just reading carefully, no rushing at all, just really at a very slow pace, really taking my time. Because there was no pressure that the course was gonna be the final test, the thing that I was gonna show you at the end and say, hey, here it is, this is what I learned. Also, I'm so excited that at the end of this project I can play 3 different songs, 3 different compositions that I love so much. Well, I can play them not perfectly, but they sound pretty. Kind of. It's gonna be very interesting to play those songs when I actually reach the level that is required to play them. It's also gonna be very interesting when I can play a keyboard or piano that actually has dynamics and all the notes don't just sound the same volume. Very interesting. But at the end of the day, I'm very happy, very proud of what I was able to accomplish and all my effort in accomplishing what I accomplished. I also hope that this video can serve you as motivation and proof that it's never too late. I know I'm not that old, but I am getting up there. But if you're old, if you're older, if you're younger, definitely there's so much time for you to pick up an instrument, but it doesn't matter your age. There is time. If you try it, you might learn faster than me, maybe slower, maybe much faster, but if you try it, if you put in the effort, you will learn it. Doesn't matter the speed, but you will pick it up. It can be frustrating at first, but if you give yourself the time, if you put in the effort, you will do it. Sadly, for me, I won't be able to keep practicing every day for 2 hours. That was just a very huge commitment. Honestly, the hardest part of this project was finding those 2 hours every day. Going forward, I will be practicing from a half hour to an hour during the week, and I will also, when I have free time during the weekend or even the week, I will practice more or just take more time. I will keep practicing is my point, and I will try to do it at least a half hour every day, but we'll go from here, right? I know that this will slow down my progress, but since I will continue to practice, it won't be as fast, but there will still be progress. I will still be getting better a little bit every day, and that's the goal, to continue to grow, perpetual growth. That is the goal. That is the point, to get a little bit better every day. It doesn't matter what it is. It can be piano, it can be some other thing, but that is my goal. That is what I'm trying to do. And I hope you enjoy this video. Thank you for watching it. I know it's a bit long. I don't know how much you enjoyed it. I mean, if you're watching this, you probably enjoyed it a lot. So give me a like, give me a subscribe. I love you. I don't really love you that way. I love you in a metaphorical way, because I don't really know you, but I love you as this concept of somebody who enjoys what I... Anyways, thank you for watching. I will see you later, crocodile. Well, I'm too far from the camera. I usually cover the camera. Goodbye. Thank you for being here.